Hey everyone, I am so excited for today because today I am going to the Scottish Borders and I'm going to show you guys some of my favourite hidden gems in the area. And guess who is joining me today? It's Angus! So we've just arrived in Kelso and there is some free parking located right next to Kelso Abbey, and we're just walking there now, and just in front of the Abbey is this beautiful old graveyard. So I'll show you guys what I can see now and we'll go and explore the Abbey. Kelso Abbey was founded in the 12th century and was once one of Scotland's largest and wealthiest religious houses. It was founded by Tyronnensian monks invited by King David I. During the Scottish Wars of Independence, Kelso Abbey suffered a lot of damage. In 1460, King James III was crowned at Kelso Abbey. However, by the mid-16th century, the abbey was in an irreparable state. Today, not much remains of Kelso Abbey. However, the Abbey Church is considered one of the most spectacular examples of Romanesque architecture in Scotland. So we've just stopped for a bit of a rest after our walk around Kelso town centre, and I'm currently sitting at one of my favourite viewpoints in Kelso, which overlooks the River Tweed, and there's also a really pretty church located right next to this viewpoint too. So I'll show you what we can see. There's some dogs just down there playing fetch with their owner, and Angus is just dying to go down there and see them. So we're about to leave Kelso, and just before we leave I was told I had to get a slice from the Hoot and Cat Cafe, which is conveniently located right next to the free parking lot, and so I ended up buying 2 slices and a scone. So hopefully Craig is happy with me when I get home. So this is the second hidden gem in the Scottish Borders that I'm going to show you guys today. This is the Rhymer's Stone. So folklore has it that a man called Thomas the Rhymer fell asleep at this very site underneath a tree, and when he woke up he found that the Queen of Fairies was standing over him. He kissed the Queen of Fairies and then he was transported into the fairy world for what he thought was 3 days. However, time moves a lot slowly in the fairy world, and when he returned back to the human world, he'd actually been gone for several years. When he returned, he discovered he had the power of sight, and so he made several prophecies, many of which came true, including one where he predicted the death of King Alexander III the day before he died when he fell from his horse. A lot of people still leave little gifts and trinkets and things at the stone, just in case the Queen of the Fairies happens to pop by and grant any wishes that were made here. Angus! Are you excited? I'm at our third and final destination for the day. I am currently standing in front of Peebles Kirk, which is located in Peebles, which is a gorgeous wee Scottish village, and the history in this area is so interesting. However, for some reason this monument isn't that well known around Scotland, so let me show you around. Peebles Kirk was founded when a stone urn containing what was believed to be the relics of St. Nicholas was discovered on the site. A fine cross was also discovered, and the site was soon associated with miracles. Alexander III paid for the first church on the site. It housed the cross and shrine of the saint and remained a pilgrimage centre until the 17th century. Fragments of bone were discovered buried underneath a cist in 1924, leading archaeologists to believe that this was St. Nicholas's grave. If you're wondering if this is the same St. Nick that was the inspiration for Santa Claus, you would be correct. St. Nicholas was alive in the early 300s during the time of the Roman Empire. He was known for his piety and charity, and after his death many miracles became associated with him. He is the patron saint of sailors, children, wolves, and pawnbrokers.